Sup, this is Alex Chu coming at you with another episode. This episode, I just want to talk about, I always run into narcissists. I don't know why. My entire life, I'm dealing with narcissists. I'm tired of them. But before I talk about that, I want to tell you, my name's Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on your small fingers during sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. For example, I'm already 52. In 2 or 3 months, I'll be 53. See, I'm still pretty skinny, right? Look at that. I don't have any belly fat. If you go to my website, livemuchlonger.com, I have lots of testimonials from Amazon customers. Most of them give me 4-star, 5-star. If you're interested, livemuchlonger.com, livemuchlonger.com. Link is at the bottom of this video. Yeah, today is November 6, 2023. In 2 or 3 months, I'll be 53. Yeah. We'll see what's up. But anyway, today I want to tell you about, it's just my luck. I always run into narcissists, okay? My neighbor he's doing some, I don't know, that guy is being ridiculous. But anyway, today I'm going to show you a clip, okay? Well, enjoy. Man, I just don't understand. Why do I always run into narcissists, I mean, I have to deal with narcissists, my entire life, man. I'm just so sick and tired of it. Okay, what happened is this, okay? My next door neighbor, like 3 months ago, suddenly he bought one of those portable basketball hoops. Okay, like the thing that you see in this picture, right? Suddenly he bought one of those portable basketball hoop, and he just put it right outside the fucking street. Okay? Like, that was 3 months ago. And no, it's still there. That basketball hoop is still there, right in front of my house. Okay, this is the picture of my house. My house is very nice, it's in Pacifica, which is, the Bay Area, right? Houses here are very, very expensive, If you go to Zillow, you look at the property value of my house. On Zillow, my house worth $1.9 million, Like, I could sell this house $2 million easy, It has my house has 6 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, living room, breakfast area, former dining room, all sorts of shit, 2-car garage, I have my own laundry room. And it's really, really nice, And now my neighbor put this portable basketball hoop right in front of my house. Like this picture right here. What the fuck? It's like right between the border of my house and his house. You understand? His house is on the right side of my house, right? So the basketball hoop is like right between my house and his house. Yeah, just like this, Just like in this photo right here. What the fuck is going on here, man? I mean, why is he doing this? The guy moved in. This neighbor of mine, he moved in like 6-7 years ago. Okay? When he moved in, I knew this motherfucker's a narcissist. I knew he's a narcissist because the way how he acts, In fact, he's very, very similar to my brother, I look at this guy's behavior. He's very identical to my brother's behavior, It's like he purposely ignore you, Like make you feel inferior. For example, you want to speak to him. I'm trying to be nice. I'm a very nice guy, I try to be nice to my neighbors. When I see my neighbor, I always say hello. If I don't see my neighbor for a long time, I will walk up to them. I will walk up to my neighbor and say hello and maybe speak to them for a while. Not a long time, maybe for like 30 seconds or something. And this neighbor always had an attitude, Like I would walk up to him and he's like, I don't know, he's in his front lawn, right? I don't know what he's doing. I would walk up to him and I say, hey, what's up? And he would say, I got COVID, It's like he would just say, I got COVID, stay away, like that. The guy just had an attitude, And so I always try to be very polite, I don't want to say nothing, And now he's doing this. Look at that. He put the portable basketball hoop right in front of my house, like that. It's been there for 3 months already. See, I work from home, so I know how often they use it. His son doesn't play this basketball hoop very much. I mean, at first when they bought it, yeah, his son played every day, because it's new, right? So there's excitement, right? So his son would shoot the hoops like every day. But now it's like his son would shoot hoops like once every week or once every 2 weeks. Not a lot right now. Right now, I don't hear much activity. Like only, once a week the most. Once every 2 weeks or something. Then it's like, why is the basketball hoop still there? I don't get it. It's like right in front of my house. Why is that? I didn't say anything either, because I know this motherfucker's a narcissist. I know if I say something, he's gonna retaliate. He's gonna come up with some new shit. He's gonna do something that I don't know. He's unpredictable. This guy's unpredictable. So it's like, fuck it. Luckily, hey, you know what? Luckily, I'm not trying to sell my house. Because if I want to sell my house, no, this shit could affect my property value because it looks so ghetto, I mean, who does this? I mean, this is a very, very good area, I live in a very, very good area. The road is very wide, Everybody's very quiet and very nice. All the houses are all decked out, All the houses look very, very nice and decked out. It's an expensive area, I don't know. It's just he does that, See, my house is like one of the most beautiful house on the street, Maybe that's the reason why he doesn't like me for some reason. His house is not so impressive, but my house is very impressive looking. One look at my house, whoever lives in this house is pretty important. It's like a VIP living here. One look at my house, I'm a VIP. So he's doing this shit, I don't get it. I have to deal with narcissists my entire life. Let me tell you some of my other narcissist experience, okay? For example, one time I went to a wedding, right? Somebody's getting married, right? And I dress up, I wear a suit, and I comb my hair. I look very nice, And then I saw a table. There's like 3 girls. Ooh, 3 pretty girls. I think they're high school kids. I'm not sure. Anyway, I sat down, right? And I immediately, I hit it off with these 3 girls. Oh, everybody can tell they really like me, They really, really like me. And then there's this guy that sat right beside me, right? He's like the groom's brother, He's like the groom's brother, and he got out of his chair. He went to speak to his brother, right? And then you know what happened? His brother came, the groom, right? Tapped me on the shoulder. I actually know this guy. Well, I don't know him very well. I used to go to the Chinese school with this groom here, okay? He tapped me on the shoulder, and he tell me to stand up, so I stood up, right? He said, "I want to introduce to you my other friends," and then he just lead me to another table, and he tell me to sit down on this table. Here, you sit at this table. And I don't know any of these people. These are all his friends. I don't know any of them. They're not my friends. They are all the groom's friend. I don't know anybody on this table. It's all guys, just one girl. There's just only one girl in this table, and all the other people are guys, like 10 guys and one girl. And I'm sitting here, I was so embarrassed, man, because I know that the groom's brother, he played me. He was jealous because I was speaking to these 3 girls, and these 3 girls really, really like me. So this groom's brother, he got jealous, and then he did this. He played a trick on me, right? Tell his brother to come. Tell me to, move and then just sit at the other table. I was so embarrassed. I was so pissed off, man. I mean, and then right when they did that to me, I just, I sat down at the other table for like 10 minutes, and then I just stood up and I went to my grandmother, right? I went to my grandmother. I said, let's get out of here. Let's go. I don't want to stay here anymore. Then my grandmother and we just walked out. And then the groom's brother, he saw me walked out, and he was all looking at me. Because, man, I know you're the one who pulled this shit, I just walked out. And then the 3 girls, when I walked out, they waved to me. They say, hi, goodbye, And one of the girls said, "I'll contact you because I know who you are. I know how to find you." I'm like, wow, you know. But yeah, that's the the act of a narcissist. You know, it's like they just cannot. They don't like it if you're happy. You know, they don't want you to be happy. They want to be. If you're happy, they'll do some shit to disturb you. You know, they'll do some shit to make you look bad. You know. Another incident is this. Another incident. I went to a bar. You know. I went to a bar. You know, just all by myself, just to I just want to flirt with girls, right? I went to the bar, looked really nice. You know, I comb my hair. I wear nice clothes and everything. And I saw a whole bunch of girls from Thailand. There's like 4 or 5 girls sitting there all by themselves, right? So I sit down and talk to one of the girls. And then immediately, man, there's this Thai guy. Okay, he's a Thai man, you know. He's from Thailand too. He came with the girls. Immediately, I was sitting right beside this girl. I was speaking to this girl, right? Immediately, this guy just, boom, he just basically he just sat down right in front of me, like right between me and the girl. Just sat down like that. He pushed the girl away and he sat down right between me and the girl, and he started looking at me. And you know what? This guy, he's very short. He's really, really short. I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8" tall. I would say this Thai guy, he's like 5'4". He's a midget. He's really short. He sat down. He had a smile on his face, looking at me. He said, "Hi, how are you?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he introduced himself. He said, "Oh yeah, I see. I came with these girls." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, whatever." And then I'm like, you know what? Don't worry. And then I just moved and I went to talk to the other girl. There's like 4 or 5 Thai girls over there, right? And I got up and I sat right beside the other girl and I started talking to her. And this guy came again. This motherfucker came again. He sat right between me and that other girl. And he looked at me again. He's like smiling and looking at me again. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? And then I turn around, I turn my head around, like there's another girl sitting right beside me, right? And I asked this Thai girl, I said, is this guy gay? I mean, he's your friend, right? Is he gay? And then the girl said, no, he's not gay. And then you know what this guy did again? He saw me talking to the girl on the right? And then he got up and boom, again, he sit right between me and the girl on the right side. I'm like, dude. So I started asking him a question. I like, hey, why are you doing this, man? Are you gay? Do you like me or something? And he said, no, I'm not gay. I said, hey, you better be careful. You're very lucky I'm a nice guy, okay? If you sit, in United States, man, guys don't like stuff like this, okay? If you sat beside if you pull this on some other guy, okay? Let's say I don't know, some rough guys, some people, if you pull this right in front of a person who's from the hood, man, he'll drag you out. He'll beat the shit out of you. You got to be very careful, man. You are a very short man. You're not tall. You don't want to do this, okay? Anyway, then I just walked away. Because the 4 or 5 Thai girls that they're not that pretty anyways. They're kind of ugly, So I'm like, okay, no problem, goodbye, and I just walked away, But I'm serious, man. These narcissists, they're jealous of you or something. For some reason, they're just jealous of you, right? They think you're doing too well, so they do little, they play little gimmicks on you to make you look bad, They play little gimmicks on you to make you feel bad, So you cannot be happy. Yeah, that's their goal. What else is there? Oh, there's this another guy. That was a long time ago. No, that was like, I would say 15 years ago, I mean, me and a whole bunch of friends, we went to some Halloween party or something. And there's this girl, she's very promiscuous, She's like very horny, She and we started dancing and she's all, oh yeah. She's all telling me, yeah, maybe I should go to your house and sleep with you right now. I'm like, sure, why not, It was like, she was like Asian. She was like Asian. She's She's like an Asian girl, you know, like a Filipino Asian, you know. She's sort of dark though. But no, she's okay. She's fine, you know. She said, yeah, she basically said, yeah, I want to sleep with you. I'm like, sure. But, you know, the guy who came with this girl, they're not girlfriend boyfriends. It's just that that guy was this girl's neighbor, you know. She rents an apartment. That guy also rents an apartment, right? They're like neighbors, you know. And it's like this guy was like, because this girl says she wants to go home with me, right? And then this guy Jeff, his name is Jeff, I remember. And Jeff said, "Oh, let's I'll go to your house together." So me and my friends, I brought like 3, 4 friends. Yeah, there's a girl, and then that guy Jeff, and then that girl who wants to sleep with me. They said, "Yeah, let's all go to your house together. You know, let's just drive your car. Let's all go to your house together." I'm like, but I'm too nice. I did not reject him. You know, I'm too nice. I said, yeah, fine, I guess. So they all went to my house, right? And then they're just sitting in my house, you know, hanging around my house, and then until the very next morning, these people, they're just like at my house chatting, you know, speaking, talking, you know, until the very next morning. They wasted my fucking time. They wasted that girl's time. See, that girl wants to go to my house to sleep with me. You understand? But then this guy Jeff, he said, "Oh, he basically just want to be there so the girl cannot sleep with me." You know? So yeah, he wasted our time. I didn't get to sleep with the girl. Well, the girl came to my house. She, you know, we make out. Okay, we started kissing and shit. You know, but we cannot sleep together because these people are there. See, that's another narcissist. You know, these narcissists, they're just dirty. You know, they play dirty tricks. He wants to, you understand what he's doing, right? He likes the girl himself. He doesn't want a girl to sleep with me. So he suggested everybody go to Alex's house. And then they just stay there until the very next morning, man. They speak, you know, they just basically chat and talk until the very next morning. They have like 5 people at my house talking until the very next morning. And then next morning, everybody's tired. They all went home. The girl went home too. What the fuck, man? I always have to deal with these fucking narcissists, man. I swear to God. There's too many stories. I guess the last story, I'm going to leave some other story for next episode, I guess. The next story is, yeah, my brother. Just like what I said, my next door neighbor is very much like my brother, you know? Like ever since he's a little kid, you know, he always, it's like he wants everyone to pay attention to him, right? He wants the father for himself. He wants the stepmother for himself. He wants the sister for himself, you know? So at the end, it's like, so I feel like a foreigner. I feel like an outsider, you know? Like I don't even belong to this house. And then it's like he would say anything to make other people hate me. You understand? I don't know what he said to my sister. I don't know what he said to my stepmother, you know? I have no idea what he said to my father. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like everybody ignore me. Everybody loves him. You know, in fact, I don't even think, okay, this brother of mine is my biological brother. I think he's just some bastard that my father picked, you know, took home by mistake, you know? He's my third mother's, you know, I have, my father married 4 times, right? So he's my third mother's child. But my third mother had an affair with another man, okay, before my brother's born. And that's the reason why my brother looks nothing like me. My brother looks nothing like my sister, okay? I believe he's just a bastard. But I never said anything until now. I never said anything, you know? I mean, I've been very nice to him, and I never say anything like that. I hurt people's feelings, but he looked nothing like me. He looked nothing like my sister, you know? So to me, the guy's just a bastard, you know, that my father took home by mistake, you know. But it's like, now it's like after he got married, right? Now he had a newborn child, right? And then now he's doing the same thing again. He's trying to train his son to hate me, okay? Because he would not allow me to hug his son, right? He let everybody hug his son, but he would not allow me to hug his son, you know? So I know exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to pull the same trick on me again, right? He already make my father hate me. He made my stepmother ignore me, right? And he make my sister hate me. Like Like, I didn't do anything to my sister. I was very nice to her, you know. I gave her so much money. Every time she needed money, I PayPal her the rent, everything. I never ever did anything to my own sister, okay? You know, I treat her very, very nice, all right? But my sister see me, she never say hello, never smile, would never speak to me, you know? I know who's pulling the strings, okay? My brother is talking shit about me, like, in front of everyone, right? Now he's doing this again, right? He would not allow me to hug my nephew, right? His son, right? He would not allow me to hug his son. And I finally confronted him. I said, how come you don't pass the son to me for a hug? He said, you're the one who said you're drunk. That's why you don't want to hug my son. He said that I said I'm drunk, so I don't want to hug his son. That's a lie. I didn't drink. I did not drink that day, okay? But anyway, I cut tie with him, you know. Have not spoken to this guy for 10 years. My sister have not spoken to me for 10 years. My stepmom, you know, I cut tie with her too because my stepmom stands on my brother's side, you know. She backs my brother. Whole family is separated, you know. My father died already, so yeah, shit like that, you know. These narcissists, they don't want to see you happy, you know. If you're too happy, you know, you're doing too well, right? They'll do something to destroy your happiness. They'll do something to disturb you, you know. I got a few more coming, but maybe I should leave it to the next episode. You know, maybe I'm gonna make a second part of this episode. I'll talk to you guys later.